recording, let me see. Talk.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. If I see like you, I'm not able to. Oh, did you hear it?
I will sit the same to make you more comfortable.
So, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. And today we have a really special guest. It's a person that I really admire and in my opinion has that many experience that he could write 10 books and maybe he will one day. So this guy, it's called Steven. And we train together, we used to train together, and all the time that I will come back to Switzerland, as I did now, I will always enjoy a really deep talk with him. So now I will allow him to present himself and to tell you a little bit some background information about him. So,
yeah, I'm Steven. I'm 54 years old. I'm a dad of 2 wonderful kids. They are grown up already. And yeah, I have a normal profession, work in the business environment, but my passion is breathwork. I'm a certified breathwork coach, and I love calisthenics and I love yoga. And actually, Khalil picked me up, so to say, from the road, right? He picked me up, and I didn't know anything about calisthenics, and he taught me to torture my body and to get fit again. I have to say that, yes. So I think, and there's a wonderful dynamic between us. He's full of knowledge when it comes to calisthenics and training and nutrition and things like that. And because of the difference in age, I can most probably talk more about, experience in life, and we have very wonderful discussions together, yes.
He's a breath coach. And the work that he does, it's really nice. And maybe in the future, one day I will show you a video, because I never tried with him a breath work or stuff like that, but I would love one day to do it. And in that case, I will maybe record our session and show you what it's his heart and his passion, his dream. Because yes, guys, he's 54, right? 54. And he's still dreaming. So take a pen, write it down. At 54, this should be your goal. At 54, you should still be able to have a dream. And this is like your essence, what brings you forward, in our personal opinion. So now, let's dive into the topic so we don't waste too much time and we deliver the message and the value in the video. So, my question for you is that you knew me before, and I don't know if you knew that, but I was not able to read any books. And I was not able to set any plan, I was not able to decide what action to take the next day. So I was not able to plan my day, to plan for my goal, the action to take, to be really concrete and, like cold and analyze things to do. I was not able to track my finances, and I was not able to read a book because I was being lazy, I was falling asleep. And the most of this, it was because I said to myself that I was not a reader, that I was not able to track things. And before telling you what actually changed this perspective of me, I want to ask you, what do you think about the names, the labels that people give to us and that we give to ourselves? I want to ask you a true opinion about this topic.
I have a clear opinion about that. You need to be very careful how you talk to yourself, what kind of label you give to yourself, because your body's listening. Actually, every cell of your body is listening to your inner talks. And when you control yourself, you will realize that you are constantly talking to yourself. And your cells and your body respond to that. And your brain will automatically search for evidence that whatever label you give yourself, that this is true. So there's a catch in it. If you tell yourself, I'm not a reader, your brain will find 100 reasons to prove yourself that you are not a reader. So number one, whenever your inner voice is talking to you, first question to ask, is it really true? And mostly it is not. And second, be careful of your own thoughts. If you say, I'm not good enough, your brain will find evidence that you are not good enough. If you say, I am good enough and I can do that, your brain will find evidence that you can do that. That's the magic of managing your self-talk and managing your own perception about yourself, labeling yourself and whatever. It's a little bit like, that law of attraction, where many people talk about that, but it's a little bit more spiritual, but it's the same concept. what you're sending out, you will receive. So be careful of what you think and how you talk to yourself.
And connected to that, a small question out of topic into the topic. What about the people that start telling lies to themselves in order to improve? So for example, you want to improve something and you want to convince yourself with some inner talk like, I'm gonna be able to do it. Also, if maybe you are not really able to do it. So do you get what I'm telling you? Some people say, fake it till you make it. This is the thing. What do you think about it?
I truly believe in that because number one, even if you fake it and you're not good enough or you're not professional enough to already do it in a very professional manner, everyone has to start from zero. No one was born as a genius, right? So every successful business today, they started with stumbling, with falling down and getting up again. It's not about being successful from the first moment. It's about falling down and getting up again and learning from these mistakes, learning from the failures. There's no personal growth without failures. Success will not bring you anywhere. Only failure will bring you to a certain point where you can grow. And that's why I believe that you should start and you should fake it. Absolutely.
In my opinion, about this, it's really funny, but some people connect the success to the achievement, but the achievement is a consequence of the actions. So in the moment that you take winners' actions, you automatically will become a winner since you start. In the moment that you will be able to start, you can consider yourself already a winner till you stay into the game. Because winner actions bring to winner achievement just if you stick with it for a long time. And if you just focus on the achievement, then sometimes you're gonna find bad moments and stuff. So in my opinion, focusing on the action in order to achieve a goal, it's the best thing. So
Exactly. You need to. There's a quote which I don't know 100%, but it says like, the man who loves walking will be successful. It's not about reaching the target. It's about loving the path to that target, loving the path to the success. If you don't love walking, you will never be successful.
Thanks God. Also, if it's a little bit unconventional, I like to walk on my hands, and I think it can still apply the concept. Okay, jokes apart, small insights about what I started and what changed for me is that in the past, I used to tell me after, I said, for example, every single day I'm gonna do this action. I'm gonna plan the next day. I'm gonna read 20 minutes. And as soon as I failed one time, I was considering myself a loser. Maybe I did it 5 times in a row, then the 6th day I didn't. And then I said to myself, I'm not able to do it. I'm not this person. And then I realized that, on 6 days, I did it 5 times and it helped me. And if one time I don't do it and the day after I still get on track, first of all, in the long term, it's going to improve the ratio. Maybe I'm going to do it 7 days, then 8 days and stuff. And also in the long term, also if it stays the same ratio, if in 300 days, I plan 270 times, man, if you would bet 270 times on stocks and you would win, you would still be a winner. You would be like the richest man on planet. So I can still consider myself a reader, also if I read just 6 days a week instead of 7, So what do you think about this?
There is a very interesting scientific opinion about that. There's scientific proof to what you say, or to what I'm going to say, and that comes from neuroscience. Let's assume you having a diet to get more lean, and you had a cheat day. You had that pizza because you couldn't withstand that, right? Mm-hmm. You had that pizza. There's scientific proof that says instead of beating yourself up and feeling totally bad about yourself, the next thing you have to do is something positive. And once you do that, your brain will rewire to a point where you can allow yourself to have these exceptional days, to have these cheat days, but still to have a huge progress. So there's even a positive thing about that, having forgotten about the training day, mm-hmm. or being too lazy to have that training day. But then instead of beating yourself up, go and do something good. Have that next day, the very intensive training, and that will build yourself up. That will build you as a person and as a sportsman, and that will build your character, and that will build your willpower and your character, whatever it needs. Yeah.
this thought didn't come out of another video, you know, it was not that I changed my mind about it because I've seen a video, because in the last period stopped consuming content as much as I could. I actually just realized that I said, you know what, let's just try to make it as much as I can, as much days in a row, but without actually getting sad in the moment that I don't, because tomorrow it's another day, today it's gone, we can't do anything about it, but I can actually be ready to do it tomorrow. And in long term, if you do it all the times, in my opinion, you can just get better. So thanks guys for your time, and also really, especially thanks to your
Thank you.
time. I'm sorry I don't find the words anymore. I'm really excited. And I just want to make a short outro of the video. After this video, you probably understood why I wanted to do this video with this person, with Steven, because he's a really super wise, is like a dispenser of wiseness. I want to become such a person. He's really an interesting person, and I really wish you guys to find a person like him in your life. So after this, I have nothing else to say about the topic for the moment. I wish you a lovely evening or day, whatever it is, and see you on the next one.
Thanks.